Hi, welcome back. This is lesson 3 of my yoga series, the Disney Yoga. As I mentioned before, I want to do the Sunrise Yoga in February 2024 during the Princess Half Marathon series. Uh, One thing that if you keep watching the series, I'll tell you right when it's time to register. I believe we're going to register in June. It sells out very, very quickly because it's the one at the Magic Kingdom. If we don't make that, we'll probably go in April to the one over at Hollywood Studios. But I'd like to go to the Magic Kingdom. I'd like to stay at one of the resort hotels like the Grand Floridian or the Polynesian or the Contemporary and go right into the Sunrise Yoga. But I'll give you all those dates as we get closer. But first, we need to, our objective here is to learn a little bit of yoga ahead of time so that you could go there and feel comfortable. And I find that if you take what I call a traditional yoga lesson, if you take one live and in a person, you learn a lot of Sanskrit and I don't know, Eastern philosophy behind it. I'm just trying to get you through to where you'll feel comfortable, you won't get too sore, and maybe you'll lose some weight. So today we're going to do a rather simple pose. I'm going to go through it. We've been doing the sun salutation. We've been doing the warrior. And some of you had asked in the comments there, how long do I do the warrior for? I like to do 30 seconds to the right, 30 seconds to the left. So I'm going to do just a couple sun salutations. I'm going to do my warrior pose to the right and to the left. And then we're going to do today's pose, the new one, which is the moon pose. Rather simple. So let's go through them. Let's review the sun salutation. Breathing in. Look up at my fingers. If this hurts your neck, then just look straight forward. And then breathe out and come back. You do about 8 of these. Breathe in. Look up. Or keep straight forward and come back. Okay? Smile, because this is your greeting of the day. I do this every morning when I wake up. My mom used to say a psalm called, "This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad." And so I actually say that. I'm not very religious, but I like to say that as I wake up and see the new morning going out there. Okay, so now we'll do our warrior pose. Okay, and that's to the right. We'll come back and we'll do one to the left. So hopefully this has been going on. We've been doing these two really well. Okay, we'll look out front on our finger, get that comfortable, and we'll come back. Now the moon pose is pretty simple. It's basically a sun salutation, but as I come up, I'm going to go to the right, and I think this is the one that's on the picture for the Sunrise Yoga right now, if you go to the Run Disney website. And then I'm going to come back up to the center, and then I'm going to go to the left. Okay, whoops, a little bit of shakiness there. Make sure that you do like I do, which is I usually do my yoga in front of my couch. So if I get a little shaky, I can just sit down, okay? Or have a chair nearby, okay? So that you have a little bit for the balance there. Let's try that again, see if I can do it without, just spread my legs out a little bit further so I don't get any wobbly bounce there, okay? And at first, this is gonna really, really work these middles, okay? And I'm sorry I don't have the exact name for this term, but it's really going to work those as we're moving off to the left here. Okay? So in our third lesson, that's all you're going to be doing is learning the moon. Okay? So you're going to do a sun, a warrior, and the moon. And each time you want to breathe in, come back and breathe out. Now, my background today, we're still at Disney's Animal Kingdom. This is Disney's. We're at the Oasis. Right as you come into Disney's Animal Kingdom, these waterfalls here are at, and all these little birds and everything are at the Oasis. We have a tendency to run to the right to go maybe on Everest or Dinosaur, or run to the left and get to Pandora and go on Flight of Passage, or go straight off to the Safari. But if you just relax, come right on in and look at the Oasis and these waterfalls, let the other crowd run past you, You'll really get a nice day at Disney's Animal Kingdom. So thank you for watching and stay tuned. At the end here, I'll do the intro of why we're doing this and talk a little bit about sunrise yoga. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Sandy Jerome, a novelist and a screenwriter and a huge Disney fan. But I'm also a certified yoga instructor, but have not taught it until now. I learned yoga to lose 30 pounds during COVID, but now I want to do the sunrise yoga at Disney. The problem is that I'm a little rusty, so I've studied all the YouTube videos online from the various Disney sunrise yoga events over the years and made a list of all the poses, and I'll create one lesson for each. And I'll go slow and also show you the chair method for most, and hopefully you'll be like me and plan on attending a sunrise yoga in 2025 as part of your goals and maybe lose some weight. My yoga training is a little different than normal videos or classes because we'll have the background of my favorite places at Disney parks. You're going to get a lot of the Animal Kingdom because I live closest to that park, and as a Florida annual pass holder and animal lover, I spend a lot of time there. If you take a standard yoga lesson, you might get bogged down with all the Sanskrit pose names and all the ways to do it exactly right. But to keep things generic and simple, I'm only going to tell you the tips to do the pose easier and feel good, because if you're like me, you just want to go to the sunrise yoga and not fall down on that concrete at Disney. Be sure and visit my channel on YouTube when you're done and search on Sandy Jerome and subscribe and ring the bell to get notified. Hi, I'm Sandy Jerome, and I'm a writer and a graduate of UCLA's Advanced Screenwriting Program. My screenplay, Runaway Cricket, is being produced as an animated musical sci-fi by blackorb.com. I'm an enrolled and blood member of the Cherokee Nation and a 2023 Native American Media Alliance Feature Film Fellow. If you visit my website, sandyjerome.com, I have lots of scripts, mostly with strong female leads. I also write a lot of books, and some are available for free download at my website, sandyjerome.com, or on Amazon. Just search on Amazon, Sandy Jerome. I'm a huge Disney fan and a certified Disney expert, and I wrote Pixie Dust Death. It's a young adult novel set at Disney World. I've also written a book about my experience on the Disney Wish Cruise, along with the Viking River Cruise. You can find links on my website, along with the shopping list for items that I mention in the YouTube videos about these cruises. Now that I've finished my Disney Wish videos, I've moved on to Disney's Animal Kingdom, my favorite Disney park, and I've written a book about the amazing animals. Well, thank you for watching. Be sure to visit my website for some free ebooks you can download. And please like and subscribe and ring the bell to get alerted of my next videos.